All right, we got to talk about something absolutely terrifying that's happening on the world stage right now. But Putin and Xi Jinping had a very lengthy video call right after Trump was sworn in yesterday. And what they discussed should have everyone sitting up and paying attention, because these two were not just having a friendly chat. They were doubling down on their partnership and plotting a vision for a new world order that completely cuts the West out of the picture. And let's be clear, this isn't just some far off idea. This is actually happening right now. These guys are positioning themselves as best buds, calling each other dear friends, and thinking about how to make their alliance stronger. And while Trump says that he's busy, promising to be tough on China and wrap up the war in Ukraine, Putin and Xi Jinping are already making moves. They said that they're willing to work with Trump if it benefits them. But do not be fooled. They see the West as weak and in decline, and their goal is to reshape the world with them in charge. If you ask me what their plan is, it's that Putin wants a long-term solution to Ukraine. But let's be real, right? He's talking about locking in Russia's gains at Ukraine's expense. And meanwhile, Xi Jinping is blaming the US for the war, saying that they're the problem for sending weapons to help Ukraine defend itself. Now, this is classic deflection, but it's so dangerous because these two are crafting a narrative to justify their power grabs. And here is where it gets even scarier. Xi Jinping and Putin are working hand in hand on energy and nuclear projects, which means that they're tightening their economic and military grip. And they're completely united on Taiwan. So Putin just doubled down on his support for China's claim over the island, while Xi Jinping made it clear that no one can stop China from taking Taiwan. And if you think Ukraine was bad, imagine the chaos of a full-scale conflict over Taiwan with these two backing each other up. Make absolutely no mistake, this isn't just a partnership. It's an undeclared alliance, and it's a direct challenge to democracy, freedom, and stability around the world. Because Putin and Xi Jinping are not hiding their intentions. They're openly saying that they want to build a world where their authoritarian regimes hold up all the cards, while the rest of us are left picking up the pieces. Guys, we have to wake up to the reality of what's happening. The stakes could not be higher. Putin and Xi Jinping are carving out their version of the future, and it's one where democracy, freedom, and human rights do not exist. This isn't just geopolitics. This is the kind of world where we and future generations will live in. And right now, we're moving full speed ahead while the West is struggling to keep up. And let's be absolutely clear, this is the world that MAGA helped create. By cheering on authoritarian leaders, undermining democracy, and treating Trump's chaos as some kind of genius strategy, they've handed over power and influence to regimes like Russia and China. Now, this isn't patriotism, it's betrayal. And if you're still waving that stupid red hat and calling it winning, you're complicit in the rise of a global order that will crush freedom and silence dissent. Guys, we have to fight back. We got to get informed, stay engaged, hold our leaders accountable. We need to demand action from our governments to push back against this dangerous alliance and protect the principles of democracy and human rights. And for those of you guys that are still absolutely supporting this MAGA madness, you need to wake up, because the future that they're helping build is one where none of us, and I mean none of us, are free.